Welcome to Rap Take 7. Yes, believe it or not, this is the 7th video. My name is Bart Campbell. I'm an advanced level rap facilitator coming to you from Toronto, Canada. I rap to live well. I rap to feel well. And I rap to function well. Yes, that's my rap story, or at least a part of the story, and the story of many others who has also taken rap to have full control over their life, including wellness and everything that they need to do to stay healthy. Of course, this is the 7th of 8 videos that I'm making to pique your interest so you too can go out and take a rap program and have total control over your life as well. Now, before we wrap, I'd like to say kudos once again to Mary Ellen Copeland and friends who developed this program more than 20 years ago from their own life experience and the challenges that they've had with the mental health system and wellness in general. I'll also like to give a shout out to the Copeland Center for consistently arranging for us to have biannual refresher training as rap facilitators to help perfect our rap story and also help us to remain committed to the fidelity of rap. So now let's wrap. The last time I came to you, I told you or I reminded you something I tell you in every video that I've done so far. That RAP, the actual acronym, stands for Wellness Recovery Action Plan. I also told you that RAP is a 4-part study to mental health and wellness. And that 4-part study is made up of 1, the 5 key concepts, 2, wellness tools, 3, the RAP plan, so there's 6 RAP plans, and the 4th is other recovery topics. So far, of the 4 parts to mental health and recovery, we've covered the 5 key concepts. We've covered wellness tools, and we started covering the 6 RAP plans, and last time we covered number 4, which was when things are breaking down and getting worse. Today we're going to cover number 5, which is crisis planning. In order to do that though, I'm going to turn to my lovely red book here because it's a serious topic and it's pretty big, so I want to really hit the points. Although it's not a full rap program, I want you to get a good general understanding of it. You'll see on the cover of the red book a picture, a younger picture of her in her younger days, our creator of the program, Mary Ellen Copeland. Of course, if you've been following me on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, and you're also looking at the different videos that I've posted, you would also see a short video that I posted of Mary Ellen Copeland giving a good overview of rap. So if you want to learn more about her, see more from her, check out my videos that I've posted. But again, for today, my trusted red book. Now, this is not a red book anymore. It's been updated because we do have a publishing arm now of rap that publish all the materials. But you can still go to the Copeland Center for all your training and support. As a matter of fact, if in your area you're not able to find a rap program because you're now so interested from watching the videos that I'm posting and you weren't able to find a rap program, you can still tune in by doing it virtually through the Copeland Center. And if you want to order material, you can also Google rap and look at the publishing materials that you can order. This red book is now a multicolored book. Okay, so let's talk about crisis planning. And so realistically, despite our best effort of creating all those plans and sticking to those plans and following through those plans, we're human beings and we're made up biologically with different things that sometimes wear out or go wrong because it's new and we didn't pay attention to it. And so despite our best effort and taking assertive actions, we may end up in a situation where we need others to take care of us or help us with care because we've gone into crisis. When you go into crisis, of course, RAP tells you that there's 9 parts of the crisis plan. I'm going to share very quickly and at a very high level what the 9 parts of the crisis plans are. So, the parts of crisis planning are as follows. Number 1, what am I like when I'm feeling well? So very similar to your daily maintenance plan, looking at what you're like when you're well. When you're in a situation where you're in crisis, people need to know what you're like when you're well so that they can see a change in that and know when they need to take over. That leads us to the next one, part 2. Signs that others need to take over. So what behaviors will you be demonstrating that now is an indicator to persons they need to take over? Part 3, who are your supporters? Who would you like to support you? So in the 5 key concept, one of them is support. And RAP tells you can benefit from having 5 supporters, people who care about your friends, family, and even caregivers. However, when you get into the crisis scenario, it doesn't necessarily still have to be those same people. It could be different people for different reasons, because maybe you need more intimate things taken care of when you're in crisis, like banking or walking your dog, etc. Part 4 of the crisis plan is medication. So if you're not able to talk and express yourself coherently, it's important then that you have your medication listed that you're taking, labeled properly, and sharing that even with your supporters so they know what medication is for what. Okay? Part 5, what sort of treatments do you enjoy based on past experience, or kind of treatments that you probably want to try now that you're going through a tough situation and you're in crisis? So listing what those things are. And by the way, it's important that you build your crisis plan when you're well, when you're in a state of wellness, and you can consult and talk to supporters and so forth and so on, because when you're now in crisis is not the time to be building it. The other part is part 6. So where would you like to go for some care? Do you want to stay at home and receive care when you're in crisis? Do you want to participate in a community care program or a respite? Where would you like to go? Okay. And part 7, if you're going somewhere for treatment, what sort of facilities do you want to go to? Big facility like a hospital, or a smaller facility like a personal group home, or a place where they provide personal care? So you choose what kind of facility you'd like to get treatment in. Part 8, help from others. So outside of your main supporters, are there other people who you need help from, right? To do other things for you. So these may be occasional people like a lawyer or an accountant or your tax prepare person. So who are you other persons you're gonna need help from? And last but not least, the 9th part of the crisis plan is when are my supporters no longer needed, and it's time for me to take over my care. So when are my supporters no longer needed? By the way, when you participate in a RAP program, you will learn about the crisis planning, get to understand the crisis planning, ask questions about crisis planning. But for the most part, because it requires quite a bit of thinking and planning and discussing, you probably won't complete it at the time you complete your RAP program. You'll probably complete it after. It took some time for me to partner with the right people who I want to support me, and then you build your crisis plan over a period of time. Crisis plan is sort of like a power of attorney here in Canada, or basically, because it's not a legal document in Canada, you have to actually add it to a power of attorney. Down in the States, in America, it is a legal document. I'm not sure for Jamaica and England and worldwide, but when all else fails, you can always add a power of attorney to it so to ensure that your wishes are still taken care of if and when you're in a crisis situation. That's it for crisis planning, which is our 7th video. Stay tuned, come back again, and take advantage of our last step, which is post-crisis planning. So we're going to talk about post-crisis planning in my next video. Don't forget now to like, subscribe, and share. That's a wrap. Thank you.